I'd like to have an honest conversation with the citizenry of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I am excited about these times that we live in the Bahamas. You may say, well, Dr. King, why are you excited when there's so much despair and so much uncertainty, so much poverty, so much oppression, so much depression in our country today? I am excited because we have unimaginable answers and solutions to these issues that confront us. Certain things that I may say to you today may seem unrealistic, may seem far-fetched, because there'll be things that you've never heard of before. And you would say, how is that possible? The Kingdom Government Movement has within its portfolio the revenue, the resources to totally transform the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the likes of which we have never seen. You've heard me say on many occasions, it does not matter what is in the public treasury. The Kingdom Government Movement, for the first time in the history of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, yet even the world, that an incoming government will provide its own investment portfolio. This is unheard of. We will provide careers and opportunities unmatched, never before seen in this country. What if I didn't have these things available to me? Then there'd be no need for me to be offering myself for governance. Why? Because I'd be doing the same thing everyone else is doing. They can only hope that should they become the next government of the Bahamas, that the treasury is filled with dollars and they can carry out their economic plans. They can only hope that we can negotiate with those persons, how few they might be, that we can negotiate a different deal for our natural resources in order to fund our country. This is not a scheme. There are persons right now as we speak around the world that are working on behalf of the citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas whom you know not, and they don't know you. But because our private physicians, who really makes a good income in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, now our public servants will now be paid what they are worth. Our nurses, our young physicians, our teachers, who should be the highest paid in the country, our police officers, all law enforcement. What I'm saying to you is, the revenue is there to do it. See, the Bahamas does have a lot of natural resources, and not only aragonite, but we can develop these natural resources ourselves. We don't need to go and take from anyone. It belongs to us. We don't need to go and renegotiate other taxes or higher taxes. Our natural resources is inexhaustible. And we have the creativity, the ingenuity, and the human resources right here in the Bahamas to cultivate our own natural resources. We are introducing a whole new Bahamian economy on every island in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Fintech and banking in Moores Island. The Exuma changed the tourism capital of the world with boat shows. West End, basically the same thing. Grand Bahama, the latest in technology. And see, the thing is, we're not looking for Google and all of those companies to come in here and do what we know we can do. We have the resources to do it. So everything stays here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Every project, and there are about 60 projects that the KGM has for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. There are 33 from Germany, Switzerland, Luxembourg. That's in Europe. There's another 33 from the US. Then there's the lithium from South America. And then there are some other small manufacturing opportunities. But these are real, tangible things that you can touch. The Bahamas will be the envy of the region. And then there's the only coin that is backed by Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi at the speed of light will transform the entire world. This is ground zero, citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. You will be the forerunners of that technology. It costs you nothing. Unheard of? Yes. I didn't pull these things out of the thin air. I didn't wake up one morning and say, let me say this to the Bahamian people. Let me create this. You've seen the videos that we've put out. Go to our Facebook page and look at the opportunities and the technologies. Those are not something that I imagined or invented. Those are real people, real companies all around the world that will come and build the Bahamas at no cost to the government of the Bahamas, at no cost to the citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And I know the question you would ask, well, what do they want in return? What they want in return is for you to give them the opportunity to do it. I'm not concerned about who's corrupt and who wasn't corrupt and all of the political games and rhetorical messages and subliminal messages that they put out. I'm not concerned about who just want to get into Parliament, and I'm not concerned about that. I'm not concerned about the posters and the banners and the T-shirts and the flags. That doesn't change your life. What I'm offering you is a life-changing event. This is what I would like for you to do. Where the KGM candidates have nominated, please support them. Where they have nominated, support them. Wherever they are, support them, because they carry, in Bahamian colloquialism, your things. The KGM got your things. No one in this political race right now can tell you what they are going to do. No one. They can only hope, and it's the same talk every 5 years, the Treasury is broke. So if the Treasury is broke, what will be your fate for the next 5 years? Where will the change come? We are some $11 billion in debt. How are we going to work our way out of this? How? The answer truly is not just revenue. And that's why we have a highly qualified team. Highly qualified for the positions that we've given them. See, it doesn't take one investor to get the Bahamas out of this conundrum, if you want to call it that. How much more do you want to give to Carnival? The same individuals are controlling the entire economy of the Bahamas, locally and internationally. Look around your country. It is deteriorating. This is the fastest deterioration of a country in modern times. Look at Grand Bahama. It's deteriorating. a shadow of what it once was. Every community. So citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, you have a choice to make. You have a real choice to make today and on the 16th. Because we get the government that we deserve. If you believe that re-electing the Free National Movement, the country is going to go to another level, then fine. If you believe in re-electing the PLP after 2012 and the massive loss in 2017, if you believe that they have totally transformed themselves and now they can bring a whole new Bahamas to you, then that is your choice. If you believe in the others that will say because we have natural resources, the country is going to be transformed, then that's fine. And the new organization that just was formed yesterday, these are your choices. The KGM from 2018, we have been consistent, we are structured, we have persevered, we have not got entangled in any confusions, we've stayed focused on our message. We didn't castigate anyone, we didn't lambaste anyone, we didn't just talk about issues, but we were bringing solutions. And in 2 weeks, the moment of truth will be upon you. I, like you, have seen Grand Bahama just deteriorate. And let me say, I say Grand Bahama because Freeport is not Grand Bahama. But I'm speaking to Grand Bahama. We can do better than this. We won't be waiting around to see if someone purchases a hotel. We can build our own. We wouldn't be waiting around to see what happens to an airport. We can build our own. We will be building our own hospitals. We will be building our own stadiums. We don't need someone to come in here and do it. I'm saying to you, we have the resources to do it ourselves. And that is the equalizer. Abaco. You don't need to wait for someone to come in and rebuild Abaco. We can do it. We have the resources to do it. Inagua, Acklands, Crooked Island, Rum Key, San Salvador, Bimini, Eleuthera, Long Island, Cat Island, Andros, the Berry Islands, Exuma. Aren't you tired? The inner cities in Nassau, what do you have? Chinese stores, liquor stores, Chinese convenience stores, and just number houses. Look at how your communities are deteriorating. Do you want more of the same? Or do you want your lives to be transformed, the likes of which you have never seen before? I know no one has ever spoken to you about these matters before in a political campaign, because they couldn't. But I'm speaking to you today from my heart for what is real. I know the question you wanted to ask, and you will ask, but we wanted to see more before you become the government, so we can know that what you're saying is true. Well, look at our platform, KGMBahamas.org. Look at our initiatives. Look at our videos. Look at our partners. Have you ever seen anything like this in the history of the Commonwealth of Bahamas in a political campaign? Look at it. And those that oppose us say, oh, that's pie in the sky stuff. Oh, that's only talk. But ask them what they're going to do. And in closing, let me say this. No candidate can do anything for his constituency. He doesn't have the resources to do it. Neither does the government. Remember, only $100,000 is allocated for constituency office every year to the member of parliament. What can $100,000 do for a constituency of 4,000 or 5,000 people? What can they do? And that is why the country is deteriorating. And that is why only a select few benefits from your dollars, from your taxpayer dollars. The years of intimidation and victimization in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas is coming to an end under KGM government. The time of just depending on the Bay Street Boys or the Eastern Road or the Numbers Boys, so they call it, or the Lyford Key, depending on them for everything in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, those days are coming to an end. We are now going to give back this country to you. You will not have to be subservient to anyone. You will not have to bow down to anyone. And the only reason we bow down is because they have resources that we do not have. But now you will have resources. You will have careers. You bring back the pride that it is to be Bahamian. So I didn't want to inundate you today with political rhetoric. I wanted to speak to you from my heart. And I want you to know this is real. I could have denied this call. I could have said, I'm too old for this. I don't have time for this. I just want to go and relax, maybe back home to Cat Island and just go fishing and take it easy. This is not easy. Even to present to you what I'm presenting you today is not easy, because I know it's something you've never heard. But I care about you. I care about your children. I care about your children's children and Bahamians yet unborn. We can do better than this. And we will do better than this. Vote for the KGM, because we are the voice of change to a paradigm of progress on a path to a purity of purpose. Accept us, because we belong to you. We are you. We are in this together. I don't seek any self-aggrandizement. I just want to make your lives better. I just want you to wake up in the morning and not be concerned where the next meal is coming from. We just want to stop your lights going off for no reason at all every summer. We want to stop this vicious cycle of dependency, depending on politicians. Don't sell your country out this election for $40, for $100, for what you can get now. Think about the future. We are offering you an opportunity to have your own future, citizens of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. So I am excited about where we are and the opportunities that we're going to bring to transform our nation. So may the blessings of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob be upon you and your families. May God bless you, and may He forever bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Dr. Kevin King, Kingdom Government Movement, known as the KGM. Thank you.